Well, good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning here in Brazil at Rancho Fundo. I wasn't sure what time it was going to get light out this morning, so I kept hitting the snooze. At 7:30 it ended up being light, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started here. Man, I love it. It looks beautiful here. Let's see. So, coffee. I think we have some more coffee cherries we need to go get. So I think we'll head down. And pick up the crates. I'm a little miffed right now. Mr. Sealy P did coffee on BR163. And I think I had actually uploaded my episode before his was published, but mine ended up coming out afterwards. So it's like he beat me to the punch. I'm not sure it really matters in the grand scheme of things. I mean, he's got viewers, I don't. But, dang it, it was my idea. And I'm sure he is not stealing my ideas because, well, he doesn't probably even know I exist. I think he's also going to do sugarcane on BR163 before I get a chance to do my sugarcane in Louisiana, just because of the way my play style is very slowly developing. He'll put in hours and hours of effort. Oh, let's see. I need to go where that's at. Let's drop this off. I want to get my green coffee beans ready to go to sell. Now, if it were me, do I have a cover? I do. Cover on it. Pull the part from that side. Don't catch that. Didn't listen to me, did you? Alright, we'll have to go the other way. I don't want to park it there. It's going to be in the way, isn't it? No matter where I park it, it's kind of going to be in the way. Don't you think? A small little yard like this. How about here? So if it were me designing a mod to do coffee, I would have my green coffee come out in like the bags, the burlap kind of coffee bags. But I imagine, you know, most people we don't want a lot of steps to get to our coffee, so we don't want to dry it, we don't want to roast it. So these raw coffee beans look kind of just like our coffee cherries, unfortunately, but hey, that's the way. So that's going to be our dried coffee beans that we're going to take into town to sell. I got some more coffee cherries to get out of the field, so to speak. This might be a bit excessive, doing all this. Let's see, I'm gonna need to get the truck. We'll bring the tractor down there in a minute. Let's get the pickup and the trailer. It was not in first person. I think I was... What was I doing? I was gonna do something. Oh, I was gonna move this trailer. I put a workshop in. Because we're gonna need a workshop, I think. I'll show you where it's at. I put it over here by the, in this shed. So it's just kind of this workbench here. The motorcycle, I think, is technically in the area. Yeah. Oh, as is this. Okay. But yeah, that's our little workshop. That's a good looking one. Fits nicely here. Yeah, we got to figure out what is our focus going to be here. I'm not sure how much you or how often you collect the coffee cherries off the plants, like how many of those you get per year. We'll do it here for a couple of days at least. Maybe we'll figure something else out. Man, this is I don't know, the mist is, I remember seeing the mist being kind of a problem for folks on like Hutan Pantai. And I don't remember which one it was, that one. But I had never really noticed the mist being so much of a problem in Arkansas on Riverbend Springs, but here it's, yeah, it's pretty pronounced. I can imagine that it might get old. So what we'll do is we're going to grab the coffee cherries and we're going to bring them up again and put them into, I guess, what the game refers to as our silo. That is going to be us defleshing and soaking, doing the water processing or wet processing of the coffee beans, and then we'll bring them over into our little drying area. Again, the grass is kind of high, so it's hard to see where these are at. Start at the near end. They should be down at the bottom every 2-3 rows of coffee plants. You can kind of see them. I think I need to get a mower and cut this. Trim in between here. I think that will also give me the opportunity. I want to get cows, I think. And give me the opportunity to make hay, I think. So I think we had 9 yesterday, so we probably got 9 again today. I can fit 4 in here, maybe 5 if I don't close the back hatch, or the whatever, the tailgate on here. Push that up as far as it'll go. That's 1. think that's the last crate. And the plants are starting to look a little brownish. I think that's just kind of because it's October and the game thinks it's fall. It's starting to change the fall color, so I don't know if we're going to keep getting coffee cherries off of there or not. What am I caught on? I think I got my carriage caught. Come on now. Get over there. There we go. We'll just tighten it up there. Okay. Throw straps over it. We can close the tailgate. Like that. And we'll run the rest of the coffee cherries up to start the processing. And then we'll get them dried and we can go sell them. Yeah, time gets away from us pretty quick here at Rancho Fundo. We're playing at 5 times speed, 1 day in months. We don't have a whole lot of land we're working, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that is the rest of our coffee cherries in for processing. What I'm going to do is, can I pull this trailer with the truck? I think so. We're going to drive up into town. We're going to sell our green coffee beans. I have kind of figured out how to get to town. I guess I could have went out the main entrance. I like this one. I put this one in. It's kind of why there's the double fence, but I like this one. It looks like the South American entrance to Vinco's and stuff. To me, I do like it. Let's see. Oh, I should figure out where I'm going. Let's take a look at prices. Coffee bean raw. We're not going to take it to the roaster. We're going to take it to... Well, it looks like the best price is at the rural restaurant. Let's take it there. Looks like the price is going to go up. Oh, well, we will tag place. I think it's up on the main road. I think I got an idea on how to get there. It's kind of, you know, the way out. Not that bridge. I don't know why the rural restaurant is buying, you know, green coffee beans, but I am not. Maybe they have a little boutique coffee thing in there. Just head up there and see how much money we get. Probably not very much. We seem to be getting close. I think it's up here on the right. I do not know where the delivery location is. Well, that would appear to be there. Yep, right here. Okay. Boy, I was all kind of jacked up. coffee bean raw. Let's see what we get. Ouch. A whopping $1,525 for all the coffee beans that we dried from our first day of picking. Wow. Okay. That's not great. We need to take a look and see if there's some better way to maximize profits from our coffee farming. Alright, I think we'll head by the store. We'll see if maybe there's contracts to do here in October. And then, let's see, I need to look at some equipment. I want to maybe get a mower. And I think since we're doing, I don't know, I think IMAK has a little mower that we can probably afford. We don't have a lot of money. We got $82,000. I want to get some cattle or dairy cows in, probably brown Swiss. Holsteins just look wrong in Brazil, I think. And then, almost missed the turn there. Whoop. Big truck. There is another way into town. It's not as steep. Take a look at that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they're like an IMAK dealership, so I think we'll get an IMAK mower. Gosh, they really need to get some stuff in here. Yeah, I think I need a mower, grassland, and mowers. Okay, there it is. The IMAK. It's pretty small. 1.8 is all. But that's what we're going to get, because that's what we're going to get. Design. That's a chain. And that kind of offsets it. We'll just go ahead and we'll get that right there. Yes, I'll have to come back with my tractor and pick that up. Yeah. Let me talk to this guy. See, hey, you know where we might find some work? So here under the contracts, let me just kind of look through them real quick. I'd love to do harvesting. Oh, that's right by me, but that's what? Ah, that's parsnips. No, not doing it. Thanks anyway. There was really nothing. Alright, so that's right in the middle. I'll have to go get my tractor, come back and grab that. I wonder if I could put it in the trailer with the telehandler. Nah, I don't have a flatbed really. Nah, we'll have to go get it. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. It is not fun being so far from the store. It takes a long time to travel back and forth. Not sure I thought this through. I'm going to have to go back and get tedder, windrower, baler. And the day's half over. It's going to be the end of November by the time I get done with this. I don't know how long it's going to take to cut the grass, too. This is not very big, so it will probably not be very quick. I don't know. How much is all this equipment going to end up costing me? Go around this way, just for a change. Alright, so we're going to cut the grass up mainly around the coffee plants, but I suppose we can do everything around the field too. But we'll start over by the coffee plants. So let's work that hillside. We'll see. I was thinking about using the smaller little tractor and see how that would work, but I imagine on that hillside it won't be great. And maybe I should just buy bales to jumpstart the dairy cows and pay to get somebody to bring in the dairy cows, because I don't have any livestock transport that I could do it with. Alright, so what we'll do is I didn't really think this through, did I? Oh man, it is steep. I'm just like rolling down the hill. Alright, so I didn't think this through. The coffee plants are, or the bushes that are supposed to be the coffee plants, are pretty close together. Let's see what happens here. Just turn it on, drop it down. Okay. Yeah, we'll just mow up to them. I guess I'll just go all the way down to the field, right? Get up, turn around, go up. Not crazy about the slope, is it? Not so much. Makes it fun, sort of like old Polish farm, working the hills there. This ain't got the juice. Alright, well it's 12:30 already. This is clearly not going quickly, to say the least. I'm not going to take a break for lunch, but I am going to take a slight break here, because we need to take a look at, let's get the eye on the prize. Let's figure out what we're doing with regards to the cow barn. And kind of visualize what we got going on here. I think to get the dairy cows in, we may need to just go ahead and buy some bales just to jump start it. And we don't have any straw anyway, so if we're going to do straw bedding to try and develop manure as well, which is probably what I would want to do. We need to take a look at that. So let's take a look at our cow barn up here. It'll be kind of cool because the cows will be up on the hillside and stuff. Hopefully no floating cows or anything like that. I think it could be very, very good. So what we need to do is kind of figure out how can we put a manure plate somewhere around here. What is going to be the flattest area that we can maybe put that in? Park here. And then we'll get out and we'll take a look. Let's go into build mode. And then under silos, I've got this one. Right? Overlaps with another object. Okay, so the rule is, yeah, if you, so we'll have to put the triangle down, and that means our concrete floor won't come in quite right. It's going to overlap no matter where we put it, all right? So our trigger's going to end up floating no matter where we go, huh? So let's try saving the game first here. Alright, so that was all a bit of a mess. It's not quite even. I had to move it from over here. I could not get this, I could not adjust the terrain here. I think this will work kinda okay. Try and kind of hide the fact that it's not quite right, but I think it's okay. So that'll work. I wonder where the slurry point was. I wonder if I screwed that up. Oh, let's take a look at the triggers. So I put the interactive zone markers on. So this is for the manure. Oh, here's for milk back here behind. Okay. Slurry's here. Okay. Cows there. Feeds here. All right. I think that'll work all right. So what I want to do is I'm going to drive to town. I'm going to buy some bales or total mixed ration. I don't know. Maybe a little of both. And then we'll get cows in here. So what I'll have to do is, let's see. We're gonna have to continue the mowing. Maybe off camera. Gosh, how are we gonna get anything done on this map if we got time sped up as quickly as we do? I do not know. It will definitely be a challenge. Alright, I don't like to use pallet forks as bale spikes, but I think I'm gonna have to in this case. So let's go park the tractor up there. I'll walk back down, get the pickup, we'll run into town, I'll see if I can borrow that truck. We'll buy bales, load it up, get back out here. Okay, I think I can hop the fence. Yeah, right out back. Hopefully I can hop these fences. There we go. Oh, where's the pickup? Over there. Can I hop this one? Yeah! There we go. Alright. What, 1:30? It's gonna be a tough day. Alright, I will take the pickup up to the store. I'll see you there, hopefully, fairly quickly. Alright, we're arriving in town. It wasn't so bad, but it did take a while still. Alright, so. I think I'll buy square bales because they have more volume. I'm gonna check used equipment. Big combine. So you cannot buy total mixed rations, so we have to buy bales. So we'll get hay. I'll get 2 hay and like 4 straw, maybe 6 straw. Because the idea is I'll make hay soon, so yeah. Thank you. Oh wow, it's expensive. Oh, can I borrow your wheel loader? Thank you. And the truck, yeah. I didn't turn the triggers off, did I? probably don't really need to because I'm gonna wonder where the heck they are when I get back to the farm. Let's see, better turn the beacon on. We can do 2 at a time. That'd be great. Okay, I am arriving at Rancho Fundo with the bales. I tried to see if I could get a worker to do it for us to bring it down, but it just didn't seem to want to work out. So I've got to do it myself. Not great. I don't know if it's the AI splines on the map or whatever. Yeah. Would have been nice to have my pickup down here and then just be able to send this back. I'm going to have to go swap the vehicles around. I'll probably try and save to do that off camera later, maybe even after it goes start. I'll waste time in the episode doing it. So let's see if I can remember where the triggers were to put this stuff. Probably try and get on as level of ground as we can here. And I imagine we're gonna have to do 1 bale at a time with the John Deere. Even though we got the power chip, these are probably gonna be kind of heavy. So I got a lot of straw so that we'll be able to do the bedding. Hopefully it'll last us a little while. Maybe even have some bales left over. Oh. Weight is not a problem. That is good. My guess is they go kind of over here, but I'm not sure. Or do you put them where you put the food? Maybe where you put the food. The bedding's not going up. I know the food's over here, so maybe that's just the bale drop-off point. Let's see. Nope. I guess I was too early putting the triggers back on, or taking the triggers down. Inside. It's a jiggling, but it doesn't. Alright. Okay, well, I know where the feed needs to go. Let's just put the food in and get cows in here, and then maybe I'll pull the triggers up. I'm gonna see if I can get away from both of them. What do you think? It's heavy. We're okay. Whoa. I'm surprised it didn't go anywhere. The top one? Okay, there we're at. Alright, so the feed's in. But still don't know where the straw goes. Find it here in a minute. The animal menu dialog is here. So let's get in. Let's get 6 18-month-olds. Six months old. Alright, so now we have cows. Whoop. Excuse me. That was right there. And then up on the hillside. Alright, so... Was that a young one? I saw a little one there. Yeah. Alright, let me pull the triggers up. Interactive zone markers. Alright, so... See, that's where the feed goes. Where do the bales go? Here? I have no idea where to put these. If I grab two, the one that's on the forks won't be able to get taken off, but the top one would. So if we get to a point where it starts to disappear, then we know we found it. Also possible that it's broke. Generally, it should be here, you would think. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. I don't want to waste too much more time on this, so I'm just going to offload them, and I'll come out here and play around later, I guess. So I give up. I gotta get back on mowing. Close the gate behind me. We'll worry about the truck later. Yeah, I'm burning daylight. Can I open this? Over that barrel. Oops. I wonder if the grass will start growing. What I don't get cut today, it'll start growing back again already tomorrow. Too damn steep. Unfortunately, the coffee plants keep us from being able to go sideways across. Of course, the slope's probably too severe anyway. It probably wouldn't be very safe. It's 5 o'clock. We've been mowing for a while. I don't know. I don't know if I should go uphill, downhill, both ways. It's just taking a long time. Can't really see where we've been. But we'll do the best that we can, as we always do. Down here might give us an indication of what we missed. Yeah. Hard to tell. I think it's going to be just as hard to rake and windrow this as it is to cut it. Not sure what I did there. I think I might have. I think I took a screenshot without pausing the video. I don't know. Accidentally keep hiring a worker. I don't know why. I'm getting there, but not getting there. You know what I mean? I think I'm getting something here, but I don't know. This is, yeah. Burning daylight. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. I know we're being challenged here in Brazil to get things done. The slope doesn't help. This side here. I don't know how it's going to go together in the edit. I'm just going to go ahead and leave you here. I'll try and edit it together in some form of a cohesive episode. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Brazil at Rancho Fundo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. This is Arduous. We'll see you next time.